Hi, it's a healthy Heather, and so I had a really interesting weekend. I'm 2 days late for week 3 of after my VSG, vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and so this last Friday I was heading out to book club, and I had been feeling nauseated. My urine was dark brown, and I was having like upper pain, which I thought was my kidneys. And I was hoping I could pump as much fluid as possible into me. I definitely drank my 64 ounces of fluid, and I was still just not working. Like my body wasn't functioning. There was like an underlying yuckiness. So I was on my book club, and I was like, I can't do this. So I phoned my husband and said, don't worry about it. I'm just going to the ER. They're probably just going to give me an IV. I'm probably just really dehydrated. So I ended up going to the ER by myself, and expecting to just leave in a few hours. But what they did is they ran some blood work just to make sure I didn't ruin my kidneys from being so dehydrated, because I had previously had c-diff, which I guess I haven't been able to wasn't able to recover from that, even though I was drinking as much fluid as I possibly could. I even set a timer and was drinking about every 10 minutes, which I'm still doing. And well, so I'm in the ER, and then they come back and they ask me, are you an alcoholic? A bunch of different questions. And it turns out that when they were running the blood work, my enzymes from my pancreas were really high. So they're really nervous, and I guess that shows, I guess when you're an alcoholic, your liver produces a lot of enzymes, and it gets built up in your um, gallbladder, like in your gall, it causes gallstones. Or, on my hand, rapid weight loss, which I've lost a lot of weight in the last month. So I guess that was the effect that it had on my gallbladder. I'm pretty sure that it wasn't just this one instance, um, but I'm sure it's from my past, from going up and down and up and down and up and down with weight, that caused the strain on my gallbladder. So I had my gallbladder removed this last Sunday. They admitted me Friday night, and took it out on Sunday. Kept me well hydrated. So how my surgery went with my gallbladder removal. And when I woke up, I felt like I was basically, I don't know if you've ever, who out there has kids, haven't, but if you ever heard of this thing called back labor, that's what it felt like. It's basically like, here's your spine and the baby's like crushing down on it. It was just really intense pain. So they gave me like right off the bat, like 16 milligrams or something like that of morphine, or I don't know, usually above like the recommended dose, because I was just in severe pain when I woke up after surgery. I still am in pain. I have some nasty looking scars, which I'll show you really quickly from the gallbladder removal. I guess it's a very common thing for people who, with rapid weight loss, to have their gallbladder removed. I did forget to mention that they did some tests. They just took an x-ray and did an ultrasound, and they did find debris in it, and that's why they were concerned. And they had it removed because otherwise it'll just keep coming back. It'll just be a recurring issue. And I just said, take it out. If I'd rather them just take it out now, so I don't have issues later. And I guess the pain that I was having for my gallbladder, I thought it was just the recovery pain from my bariatric surgery. I guess it wasn't. So I'll show you my scars. They really aren't all that pleasant. These ones are actually much nastier than my vertical sleeve gastrectomy. This one, it just looks like it just kept getting bigger and bigger. You have to excuse me for a second. Some really nasty ones. So you can see them really well. They're they actually didn't use tape this time, because with my VSG, it turns out that I found out that I was allergic to tape, so I do have scarring from that from my last surgery. Yeah, so they just kind of basically put like, super glue on these scars, which doesn't look that great, and I was a little nervous about them. One of them, in particular, the one on my right side, because it looked like it kept getting bigger. And my mom is a nurse, so she just said, just circle it. That's what we do in the hospital. Circle it, and if it gets beyond the mark that you circled with pen, then it's just getting worse. And it hasn't, so I guess I was just uber concerned. So recovery, I'm still on Vicodin. They gave me medicine for nausea. They, acid reflux, and now that I've been home from the hospital, my urine was still like it got much better. Like it was just like a bright yellow, but now it's gone brown again. And what I really think it is, I think it's the vitamins. I really think that it's the vitamins I'm taking, because I'm just taking so many vitamins. I was just overloaded because I'm still taking my 64 ounces of water. And so I think it's just the vitamins. And I was wondering if anybody out there has had issues with that. Like if you take your vitamins, your urine just goes crazy, looks funky, smells metallic or whatever. Yeah, if someone can just give me a heads up with that, I really appreciate it. Someone who's a little more experienced than me. Yeah, so I'm better now. Like I'm getting taken care of. My mom, thank goodness, she's still here after my bariatric surgery, so she's able to continue to take care of me and my kids. I think the surgery was definitely recovery, as far as pain management is concerned, or just pain in general is concerned. It's a lot more difficult. It's much more painful. I can actually, before I couldn't feel my stomach with bariatric. I couldn't feel the actual incision on my stomach. I could just feel the 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 only thing that bothered me was like the scar area, or so I thought. It could be just my gallbladder or whatever that was messing me up. But this one, it's just I can really feel it, and it's really painful still. Yeah, so if anybody out there, is worried about when they do have a surgery, whether or not they have, having your gallbladder removed is definitely it's a possibility. It could happen. It's very common. My husband looked it up online, was doing a lot of research, and I guess it is really common for rapid weight loss. So that's something I didn't expect, but insurance is covering it, and I'm really glad about that. And I hope all of you out there are having a really good week and really progressing, and keeping your weight in control, and or your food. I've been trying new foods this week, and everything seems to be going down pretty well. A little nervous about that, because then it seems like I can almost eat anything I want. A little nervous about it, but then again, it's also portion control. I can't eat as much as I want. I can't eat a whole pizza. I can have like little nibbles, or like not necessarily that I'm eating pizza. I'm not really eating pizza right now, but just I could probably eat about 3 ounces, and that's like of yogurt, and drinking milk, yogurt, string cheese, beans, a lot of other stuff. There's my timer for my water, so I have to go get that. I hope everybody out there in the YouTube world is doing great, and I hope you wish you all the best success in your journey. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye.